I know what you're thinking. No, we're not at the Kentucky Derby. It's our guide to healthy
Mint
summer.
julep, please.
It's continuing with information about the health benefits of being in the sun and how to do it safely. Please welcome back to the show the always lovely Dr. Doris Day.
So wait.
Wait
Every
a
time
minute.
you're here, you're always saying, stay out, stay out, stay out. Now you want us in?
No, well, I've always warned you about the dangers of the sun, and that's all still true. I wish more people would listen. But the sun is also vital for life, and there are so many benefits from the sun as well. And I think it's important to cover that because there is a way to get there safely.
Okay, so what are the benefits of sunlight?
Well, one is it helps support better sleep, and that's because it helps with melatonin production. It also helps with energy and metabolism because it helps regulate your circadian
Before we
rhythm.
get hungry.
So that's important. And also it helps heal inflammation. We have UV light boxes in our offices that help with psoriasis and eczema and a whole host of medical conditions. So there's a way to use sunlight in a medical way that's safe. And it helps with vitamin D production, but it's not the only source of vitamin D. You can get it naturally through foods and also in a supplement. But if you take a supplement with vitamin D, one tip is to look for vitamin D with vitamin K2 because that helps push calcium into the bones.
So if you have D, you need K. If you're getting
If
D,
you have D, you need K because you're supposed to make it in your gut, but most diet doesn't get it.
So give us the benefits of sunlight besides how it affects our mood. Because for me, I just know that when
Makes
I'm
you
out in the
happier.
sun, I'm happier.
Yeah, so so it does help your mood because it does help with circadian rhythm and the light energy is really good. So it's about getting that safe sun exposure so you can get those benefits without the risk.
Right.
And that safe exposure comes from the simplest way to do it is just know the UV index. The UV index is a standardized scale by the World Health Organization that helps you understand the risk of burning in the sun. And it's not related to heat because it can be super hot at a low UV index, or you could be in Colorado in the mountains or in Utah where it's cool, but the UV index could be really high. So 0 to 2, you're okay. When you get to 3 and above, that's where you need to start being careful.
Where do people mostly miss putting the sunscreen on their bodies? Like, where do we miss it most often?
Well, I think one of the most important places is the neck, and go in an upward motion, neck before face and around the mouth.
probably know that.
But skin cancer, we're seeing
Right.
at the periphery. And then while you're at it, no tanning salons. Tanning salons can be up to 10 times stronger UV rays than natural sunlight. So all of this is really important. And the safest way to get sun is go out earlier in the day and later in the day. The two ends of the day, when the UV index is lower, you'll get those benefits, minimizing the risk.
Without the risk, yeah.
Yeah.
There are a couple of people who shall remain nameless on this staff who go into the sun with reckless abandon.
Right.
And dare I say, don't bother with any sunscreen, specifically on the neck. I'm not going to name names.
It's not me.
I'm not looking at you.
all right, well,
I'm talking to you.
But you looked at me with
Yeah.
that look. I know
No,
that look.
I'm just
And the
saying
other thing
there
is
are
what
a couple
you're-
of people
Yeah,
here
but
that really
I'm trying to
skip
figure
the
out
neck.
who it is. I'm
The
looking at
reality
everybody's
is
necks right
that
now.
it's 2 to
Show
3
me your
times
necks.
a
I
week
can't
is
see 'em.
all you need. You don't even need it every single day. 2 to 3 times
For
a
the
week.
mood boost and for all of the
those
vitamin
benefits.
D. Right.
Exactly.
And do we need to protect differently based on our skin tones?
Yes. So that's really important. Know that any skin tone can burn. So you have to know your skin type because any skin color can burn. And it also goes by eye color. If you have lighter eyes and darker skin, you can burn more easily than if you have darker eyes.
interesting.
So I try to tell my daughter this because all 3 of my kids have Mark's nice dark skin.
Yep.
But she has light eyes, and
Yep.
I mean, they're really good about sunscreen, except she doesn't want to wear any. And I'm like, no, you need it specifically because you have light eyes.
Absolutely. You're so right. Stay on that message because it's important. And then also know your skin type. Know how long it takes for you to burn because some people can take longer to burn than
Sure.
others, and know your type. And more importantly is know your family history. If you have a family history, a genetic history of skin cancer, then you can be born with mutations that already put you on the path to skin cancer, and so it takes less exposure. And we're seeing skin cancer in people as young as in their 20s.
Wow.
And up to 6 million skin cancers are diagnosed in a year 2 people die every hour of skin cancer in this country. So this is not a statistic to be taken for granted. So these are examples of different types of skin cancer. But the picture in the middle is really interesting. This is a 92-year-old woman who protected her face but not her neck
Look at
from
the
the
difference.
sun.
Wow.
So this is safe sun exposure on her face and bad sun exposure. So there's a clock called the Horvath clock. So this guy, Dr. Horvath, measured how all different organs age. So which organ do you think ages the fastest?
Kelly, I'll leave it to you.
The skin.
Yes, the skin, because of UV rays. So
The
there's a way
largest
to get
organ
it
we have.
safely. And which ages the slowest?
Oh, gosh.
The brain.
The brain.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
really?
you
Is
go.
that
You
true?
got-
Not on this show.
Yeah, well, clearly it's kicking in now. All right, great tips. Thanks for coming, Doc,
Thank
today. Good
you
to see you.
so
For more
much.
information, go to our website, kellyanryan.com.